You know what? I drank a little bit of rum in my last video because I was pumped TTRM did well. And this one, we're gonna drink a little bit of rum because this is not doing what it's supposed to do. So bottoms up. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trey's Trades. We have technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money, and I am happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me here in the community and make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Last, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Now today, we have kind of a lackluster update on ticker symbol MVIS Microvision Incorporated. I'm a little bit annoyed with this stock. I'm not gonna lie. I want to show you guys something and be completely transparent, as I always try to be. I attempted to lower my overall dollar cost average on this stock, and I was at work this morning, and I was looking for an opportunity to sell up for a little bit of profit and then buy back in at a lower cost, because my average cost on this was sitting at about $6.74, and now I'm currently at a dollar cost average of not 705 but actually 766. I think I'll just show you my history real quick. Purchased accounts 766.5, and I was on the phone for an hour with Fidelity because I was so confused. It says my average cost on this is 705 because it's a wash sale. And I was so confused. I was like, man, why does it say that this is a wash sale? So I looked at my closed positions, and I purchased some Microvision this morning, right? I purchased shares at an average cost of $645.1, and it gave me a profit of $555 on that. So I'm assuming this wash per se is coming from the fact that it gave me $555 of profit. So actually, in all reality, I'm down $20 on the stock right now. Currently trading at $673. So I guess that's what's up with Microvision. It's been a heck of a couple hours here. I think the opportunity is still there. My plan with Microvision is to watch for the next run up, and this stock is so volatile, guys. We see this thing go up and down $1 on any given day, and I am planning on watching for this next run up, that level of resistance, and you're likely to see a sell off as we have seen here in the past. I don't know what to do yet. We'll see what happens. If the opportunity presents itself, my game plan is to take a small amount of profit and then buy back in at a lower cost. That way I can lower my overall average cost on this. But if the opportunity does not present itself, I'm not going to play with fire. I'm just going to let it be what it is and wait for this run up, because this is a stock that no matter what, I am going to hold for the long term, as it is a fantastic company. So with that long freaking intro out of the way, we're going to be talking about this both macroscopically and microscopically. I have 3 indicators pulled up: the RSI, which is the relative strength index, and then anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 is oversold. I have the 200 EMA mixed in with all this other crap. This is the dark blue line, and this is the Exponential Moving Average, which is just a valuation trend line based on 200 days of price action, and then the 15-day VWMA, which is the volume adjusted moving average, and this is a 15-day price action based trend line that is adjusted accordingly to overall volume going into a stock. We'll talk about what these all mean on the day, as well as discuss the overall volume, current trends, potential entry points, exit points. If you don't want to hold this long term, this is a long-term hold to me, but it might not be for everybody else. So we'll just get into all of the fun jazz on this, but let's just get into some other stuff really quick. I want to give a quick shout out to the guys over the Patreon. We are over 400 members strong right now, which is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the support. They'll have access to the private Discord, as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And guys, we've got a lot of good stuff in here. We got SPAC plays, short-term plays, mid-term plays, long-term plays, investing assistance, chats, and questions. And I do post all of my daily buys in this Discord. So if you're interested, there's a link to the Patreon in the description box down below. Now, if you're not familiar with what Microvision is, I'll just read you a quick description on the company. They engage in the development of laser beam scanning technology. It offers its product under the Pico-P brand. Pico-P scanning technology has addressing the following market segments: interactive and non-interactive, projected displays, 3D perceptive lidar sensing for consumer electronics, augmented or mixed reality, and 3D perceptive lidar sensing for automotive active collision avoidance. and we are expecting a presentation on their automotive lidar sometime in April, and this is the big catalyst that we are waiting on. We actually have been kind of left in the dark here by Microvision's public relations team, and I am speculating this is because they can't talk a lot about what they're working on right now. But if this is a slam dunk and this goes through well, this is going to be an absolutely huge market for the autonomous driving scene to get into, right? So we got Tesla, which we know does autonomous vehicles, NIO, XPEV, Apple, Microsoft are both looking to get in the game. Ford, any of these companies could potentially buy out or go through a company acquisition of Microvision. And if this does happen, shareholders will pay a hefty price per share that they own, and you will walk away with a lot of money. Of course, that is just an addition to the company. It's not the reason I'm in Microvision. I believe in the company long term, and I am willing to go through the volatile days because of that, but it is a great bonus. So just a quick run through on the price action for the day. Today was a red day for sure, but we recovered very nicely. We were down about 1.16% on the day. Volume was extremely low. Nothing crazy here. RSI, we did dip below this 30 mark right here, and I did take an opportunity to buy into the stock at that current share price at about $6.45 or so, and I did sell at about $6.72 and took, I think it was maybe like a $20 loss or something, and then repurchased my shares at $6.76. It was a mistake of a day, and I'll always own up to my mistakes. That was a trade that I should not have made, and if the opportunity presents itself for me to share at a higher price and rebuy back at a lower price, I will gladly do so, but I will not be forcing that kind of thing again. That's, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a 2-cent difference in dollar cost average really doesn't matter, but it's definitely something I didn't need to do. So let that be a lesson for you. I always want to be transparent about what I'm doing as a trader. That way you can learn from both my mistakes and my successes. I'm never going to hide things from you guys. So bearish day, volume was extremely low, so we didn't see a lot of volatility. Pretty harsh sell-off at market open, which is a 2-day continuation trend now, and this has sadly officially entered bearish territory. We do have a cross under here on the 15-day VWMA underneath the 200 EMA, so we are going to be looking for some sort of trend reversal, and in order for that to happen, we're going to be looking for some green volume, right? A little bit of a bump in unusual trading volume, which we haven't seen in a little bit of time here. This is probably the most unusual trading volume these 3 days right here. Otherwise, it's been pretty lackluster, right? We need some sort of either public relations or an increase in volume, whether that be just traders that come into the stock, right? And then they can get in and get out. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. This is going to help pick up the traction and reverse the overall trend on Microvision. I'm kind of bummed because 7 or 8 times out of 10, when this VWMA crosses over the 200 EMA, that is an indicator of an upcoming run, and we had what looked like the beginning of an upcoming run, and today it did not happen. So that's I'll always say it to you how it is. We have officially again entered at the very least neutral territory, but more likely it is going to be bearish territory. So that is how we're looking right now. It is very possible we continue to see a little bit of a bleed into tomorrow. We are trading at about $6.73, down 6 cents from the end of the market, so a little bit right in the after hours to continue the bearish run. However, we did recover very nicely. It was a nice steady slow climb into the closing of the market day. So that's how that looks right now. We've got the cross under on the 200 EMA with the 15-day VWMA. Volume was low, oversold territory. I hope you took today as an opportunity to purchase more shares. If you do believe in Microvision as a company, I do believe in it very, very strongly. And just out of curiosity, I am going to draw a Fibonacci retracement just so that we can see the potential ways that this can play out. So from the base of the run-up to the peak of the run-up, we do see a retracement that lines up pretty well at $6.56 as well as $6.31. We did see a pretty nice bounce off of this 63.8% retracement. So this does seem to be an acting level of support, and this was a bottom out here. We did dip below that a little bit, about 5 days ago. However, it does seem to be a very solid bottom out. So if you're looking for an entry point to Microvision, it does seem that 640 to 650 range is a great buying opportunity for you. That does seem to be the basement currently on the stock, which honestly, if we look back 2 weeks ago, We were under $5 at one point, so we're making progress. At the end of the day, that's what matters to me. It is nice to see that we are slowly and surely stair-stepping and setting higher lows and higher highs. Honestly, even though we have been red the last 2 days, we are still moving in an upward trajectory in the long term. If we change this to a 3-month chart, I'd be willing to bet you money that this is still bullish territory, and sure enough, it definitely is. We are still growing as a company. There's still good things happening here with Microvision, so patience is the key. And honestly, if now that I'm looking at this on a grand scale here, this looks very interesting to me. This looks like the very definition of a cup and handle formation in the making. So if that does play out, guys, this could be a very, that could be filthy. Actually, that's the first time that I've noticed that, and I've spent a lot of time on these charts. So that's how we're looking right now on the 1-month chart. Potential entry point at about $6.40 to 50 cents or so. The current resistance level sitting at about $7.39. So you could very easily swing this as a swing trade, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. If I wasn't so sentimentally attached to Microvision, I would do the same. But I do believe in this company long term, and I will be holding them for the long term. So that is how that looks currently. 2-day 1-minute chart. We'll look for some extra confirmations here. And sure as it gets, this is currently in bearish territory. We do have the cross under of the 15 VWMA underneath the 200 EMA, which is the picture perfect bearish territory. So the bears are staying. I don't know why it does that. that is bearish territory. So this is currently not in control by the bulls at this given moment. We do have double confirmation of that, and I wish that I could BS you guys and say this is still looking good, but it's very likely that we continue to see a bearish continuation into tomorrow. We are going to be looking for a couple of things to reverse that overall trend. Of course, I cannot predict the future, but I do think one thing I can predict is that 640 to 650 is the bottom out on this stock. So if you are looking for a potential entry point, that does seem like the best place to do it. That is what I have for the video today, guys. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Tubebuddy. Now, Tubebuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership for, and it is highly what I attribute growing from 0 to over 10,000 subscribers in just over a month. So if you are a content creator or looking to become one, I could not recommend this highly enough. It is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience, and if you do use my link, I'll receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it's a great way to support the channel, and if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.